Hello, I'm Rohan, and this is Types of Agriculture, a review of Unit 5. There are two main types that exist: commercial, which exists solely to make a profit and is agribusiness, and subsistence, which is to provide for one's family. Shifting cultivation is the first type of subsistence farming. Swidden, after slash and burn, which is a picture of, the fields that are used are called swidden, and they use a three-field system with field rotation. This is mainly to replenish nutrients and make sure the nutrients aren't drained out by using it over and over again, because it's a very thin layer of topsoil, which makes it easier for nutrients to deplete. And also, they receive a lot of rainfall, which again causes nutrient depletion. But they also use many types of seed, which reduces crop failure risk. However, the environmental issues is permanent damage, because after slash and burn, the land cannot recover, and also you have to have a low population density, because this type cannot sustain that many people. Intensive subsistence. This is located in Southeast Asia. It's located in areas of high population density. If it's mountainous, it uses terraced farming, and the main problem with terraced farming and the mountainous is that it becomes very labor intensive, because the machines cannot get to the locations where they are at, where the farming is at. Rice is the most common, followed by wheat, corn, and millet. They practice double cropping, which is using the same field twice in a farming season to generate more output for that season. Pastoralism. This is breeding or herding cows, sheep, goat, and camels, and other animals. It's mainly located in areas that are not suitable for farming in less developed countries. And they're located in areas that are not suitable for farming because they cannot farm, they have to breed/herd animals. There are two main types of pastoralists, and one type is sedentary, which live in one place and are more local, they don't move around as much, and nomadic, which practice transhumance and migration, such as the Mongolians. Mediterranean agriculture is a type of commercial agriculture, which again exists to make a profit, which is agribusiness. It's located in the Mediterranean climatic region, which is the Mediterranean Ocean, Chile, California, South Australia, and South Africa. The Mediterranean climate is characterized by hot, dry summers and mild, wet winters. Barley, wheat, olives, grape, sheep, and goat are common in this area. Plantation agriculture. These are agricultural estates usually found in less developed countries, which are located in mild tropical climates and along coasts to provide for easier transportation. They're mainly located in countries in Africa, Latin America, and Asia, and they have one or two very high demand crops, which are cash crops or luxury crops, and these crops are non-essential. Primarily, back in the day, Europeans used colonial plantations in their colonies. That's why many of them are found in Africa, Latin America, and Asia. And they used them to use the land there, because sometimes in the European countries, they couldn't practice it because of the climate they had. Nowadays, however, they're owned by overseas corporations that exploit the land and the labor of the countries in which they have the plantations. Mixed crop and livestock. They have crops, cattle, sheep, goats, ducks, and chickens. The crops are primarily grown to feed the animals. They don't actually sell those. However, the cattle produce fertilizer and other products, and this commercial form, the animals make the profit because of the materials they make, and they are sold also. And the crops are just grown to feed the animals. Primarily, the crops won't be being sold. Ranching is a type of pastoralism which involves a large amount of land and is located in more developed countries. Sheep and cattle are ranched for wool and meat, respectively. Like back in normal pastoralism, they don't normally kill the animals for their meat, but here they do with the cattle. And it's mainly located in dry, arid climates like the Midwestern United States and South America. They also incorporate fattening farms, which are used to fatten up the cattle to make it so that they have more meat or more milk. Dairying is milk-based, so it's like milk, yogurt, all the above. And because of its perishability, it's expensive, has a short shelf life, and primarily it used to have to be next to this marketplace, like as it's illustrated in Montoon's model. But the milk shed, where the milk is produced and shipped, has started moving away from market center because of improvements in technology, such as refrigeration. Large-scale grain production is a type of commercial agriculture again. It's mainly wheat or corn grown for humans, animals, and to make ethanol, which is a type of biofuel. The most important factor for the large-scale grain production was the Industrial Revolution, which invented many machines that help out. And the main machines that are used in large-scale grain production are the combine, which is a 3-process machine that harvests grain, the seed drill, which digs holes to plant seeds, the tiller, which breaks up soil, and the engine, which is the heart of machinery. It's the main part, and it drove the Industrial Revolution, the invention of the engine. Well, that's all I have today. Have a good day, and do well on your test. Thanks.